Hello. It is 4:48 p.m. Monday, December 3rd, 2018. That is when this video is being recorded. Too bad you won't be seeing it till late December or January. So, welcome to another exciting episode of Introduction to the Necronomicon. Today, this is a kind of an update video of sorts. A few videos back, I made a ritual altar setup video showing you how I set up my ritual when I work with the 50 names of Marduk. Now, as you can clearly see, there's something new. It is that bright blue stone next to that big piece of Mystic Merlinite. Actually, I'm going over that now. Thanks to my brother Patchwork, who inspired me to make that leap into use a Mandal of Calling. Because, like I said in my update video with my path, I thought you had to be initiated first. But it was my brother's Magickology and his interview with the Black Tower that I learned that to be successful, you have to make those bold leaps into the unknown. And then, for the third round of support, I watched Magickology's video on the Mandals of Calling. And he said you can use this to call for the 50 names. And I'm like, okay, I'm convinced. So, I made my own Mandal of Calling. I went the way that my brother Patchwork did, by using a piece of paper. I don't have anything that's, sturdy enough or anything. Besides, paper will work fine for the position I'm in. Now, I am going to get this laminated somehow. But I'm going to get it laminated. So, I have the athame to the right instead of at the bottom. I have my stones, which I don't use all the time, because that can become a crutch. I've got my incense, I've got my candles. The only thing missing is the sigil and seal, and the picture of whatever it is that I want to happen at the bottom left corner. It can be a picture of a new car, it could be a dollar bill, it could be a credit card, it could be 2 pieces of pyrite, which was also given to me by Comedic Witchcraft, and my birthday gift, along with that big bright blue stone that's sticking out. If you have a picture of whatever it is that you want, and you're not afraid to write on it exactly what you're wanting, go for it. But in certain situations, like, say, the pyrite stones, which represent, wealth, because they're gold. Fool's gold. Or a credit card, Unless it's an expired one. But, cut out what you've written on a piece of paper and put it on top of that. And then communicate with the spirit or the name and talk to them like a friend, but also state exactly what it is that you want. Like, I chant what I want. So I talk to them and chant at the same time. I do both. I've combined the two. Now, that big blank space in the middle of the mantle is left open intentionally, as Magicology said in his video. Now, you could put the spirit of whoever you're trying to contact, whether it be God, Goddess, or a 50 name. Now, in his video, he showed his mantle, which is like this big block of shelf wood, which was kind of burnt, etched into the wood, from the looks of it. Like wood burning, or whatever it's called. And, you know, he was going over the various uses and stuff. So, I don't have the resources to keep making these. So, I'm just leaving mine blank. I'm going for my regular method of taking an index card, putting the seal or sigil, and slapping it right in the middle. And then when I'm done, I put that seal in its proper place where it needs to go. And then let the dominoes fall where they lie. Now, basically in its purest form, a Mandal of Calling is a linchpin of communication with the spirits, the gods, or whatever entity that it is you're trying to contact. You can look at the very bottom, which he pointed out in his video. At the very bottom right, you see Diam, and then to the very bottom of the left, you see One. Now, if you were to put those together, it'd be Diamone. And like he said, that could be for Diamon. Or Daemon. You know, the spirit. So. Now, you're going to see something different, because I'm going to include Mandal 1 and 2 at the end of this video to show you what the book shows you. You'll see why people go for this version, which is version 2. Why people go with that one a lot more when they first start out. Because you'll see version 1, you'd be like, what? And this looks easy, but it is not. To tell you the truth. I used a CD case to make mine because I don't have any rulers. So, yeah. Now, if you've been following me, or my brothers, Black Tower, Magicology, you know at the very top is the Aga, which is the Elder Sign. Now, Magicology pointed out in his Mandal video, which was the basis for all of this. See, unlike some people, I give credit where credit is due. I don't watch people's videos and try to pass it off as my idea. Well, some of you know who I'm talking about. For those who don't worry about it. They crawled into the Black Lagoon where they belong. Bit of a rant there. So, he talked about that there was something missing on the mandal. Now, the Necronomicon states that the aura, which is the 5-pointed star, which represents mankind, which we both see in Wicca, witchcraft, what have you, pentacle or pentagram, which I really don't know what it's called. There's so much debate. So I'm just going to call it the 5-pointed star or the aura star. That's what I'm just going to call it. Some call it a pentacle, some call it a pentagram. To me, I thought the pentagram was the one in the circle. And the pentacle is just the star. But for the sake of my own sanity, I'm just going to call it the aura. Now, the aura, the aga, which you can see at the very top, and the bandar, which is at the very bottom, underneath that question mark looking one. It says that these must never be alone. At least 2 of them have to be together. It could be the aura and the aga, or it could be the aga and the bandar. Now, I'm not sure if it can be the aura and the bandar, but either way, for good measure, I just put them all. Now, my placement is just what I feel. Your placement may be different, but the aga must not be alone. It should at least have either the bandar or the aura with it. But like I said, for good measure, I put all 3. And basically the other symbols, the M, the question mark, and the 3, well, we got to take that for what it's worth. So, as my brother said, we got to take it for what it's worth, energy-wise. So, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry for the inconvenience. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to put them in the comment section down below. You can find me in the social media links in my description. You can check out my brother's video for further information in the description as well. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Now let's take a look at those mandals.